like when we're off camera.
Yeah, true.
And I was saying like, damn, why didn't we get all of this on an episode?
Mm-hmm.
And Sam was just like, yeah, I know. It's like a podcast. Like, that's why I say we should have. That's what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why we should have a podcast.
For, like,
because,
in-betweeners. Like
yeah.
In-betweeners. Mm-hmm.
I think, like, if we upload, like, a podcast every once in a while.
Yeah, once
Not
in a while.
even
Saturdays?
Well, like...
I don't think once a
like,
week.
once a month.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe once a month.
Once a month.
If we... But how long would the podcast be?
No, not long, I don't think.
30 minutes.
Maybe if you want. That's,
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
only
like-
an
up
audio
to you.
show. It's only like an audio show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
we would just talk about whatever.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, so yeah, she basically made me a nice, like really well-made scrapbook of just pictures from, like, our time on Shrek.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
Well, record this.
I am.
Whoops.
Sam!
Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, wait, is this going to be an actual podcast?
If you want, I don't care.
Anyway,
Let's
could
start
be.
this
It's-
over
this-
then. Let's
no,
start this
no,
over.
no, no,
Because
no.
we need
This
an
too-
intro.
too late.
This is a test. This is a
Yeah,
test.
It's a test.
But
But yeah, so, like, it was basically just, like, pictures of us on dates and, like, all that kind of stuff. Just all through the times that we had of Shrek. And there was also, which I really love myself, is pre-pictures of, like, us, like, staging, like, certain, like, all the scenes that I'm in, of course, because, like, it's a scrapbook for me.
Mhm.
So, like, there's scenes of, like, Don't Let Me Go, and, like,
Aw.
and Who I'd Be, and, like,
That's
all that
really
kind of
adorable.
stuff. Mm-hmm. It was super cute, and it's, like,
Oh.
it's really well put together. And it was funny because she told me one time, she was like, I purposely conned you into giving me a childhood picture of you, because in the beginning it's like, once upon a time there was, like, a princess named Jill, like, and she like lived in a kingdom called Grand Island and stuff, and she was gonna use, like, baby pictures of us, and then, like, us all grown up, but she's like, but that would have been too much work, so I didn't do that.
I'll tell you guys when we can, like, end the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, whatever. We can just
We
go
can
on
just go with
forever.
it. If you want, you can just.
Oh,
have
yeah,
that
we
stuff.
can just end whenever.
Well,
It's
I'm
only a
really
test.
like a sucker for scrapbooks and stuff like
I
that.
think they're
because-
really cute. I like,
Okay,
whenever I'm
did
at my
you-
grandma's house, I'm always looking at the scrapbooks.
Did you see the scrapbook that was at my Eagle ceremony? It was
Actually, no, I didn't.
it was like a scrapbook of like me from when I was like 6 or 7.
When you first joined Boy
when I
Scouts.
first joined Scouts, up to like now, and like the last picture was me and like a good friend of mine from the troop.
Ooh, frick! I said Grand Island.
He-
Can you just please?
Yeah,
'cause
we-
it
You just said it again.
they know
I
we're
know.
on. They know we're at Grand Island,
No,
right?
they don't.
Ah, shit.
It's okay. Sam can easily.
Well,
work it out.
we're almost adults. I mean,
I know.
just like I said it.
No, it doesn't matter. It records
Just like
anyway.
I said in the first episode of Fear, which was never aired, it's not like some pedophiles just listening to fucking this, being like, oh, I just want to find that ginger kid and like spread his butt cheeks or whatever. Like, anyways, the last page of the scrapbook was me and my good friend Peters, and well, that's his last name, but Peters is what we call him. Don't bleep that out, Sam, because I call him Peters.
Okay, I won't.
And the first picture is like me and Peters standing next to our tent.
Oh, the last picture is
and-
you and guys all grown up.
Yeah,
Aw.
it's me and Peters, like, cause we were tent mates for our first year in like Boy Scouts, and this was when we were like 10. I was like a crybaby back then.
I was the same way when I was growing up.
I cried like every day of that summer
Oh
camp.
my
It was,
gosh. That reminds me
I
of a
was the
story.
most
I gotta tell
annoying
you this.
kid. Anyways, last picture is just me and Peters, like our last summer camp as youths.
Mhm.
And I just think, like, that's really sentimental. Anyway, Sam.
Oh, okay, so crybabies. It's not the story that you guys think I would talk about, like me being a crybaby or anything. When you guys know how I lived in Virginia,
Mhm.
like growing up, before I moved here in 2nd grade. I don't remember much from school, but I do remember the cafeterias, and that there's a special thing that I was always excited to have whenever
I'm
as a
Summer to sit.
dessert. And it was this little ice cream thing, like
Yeah.
little ice cream packet.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of like sherbet in a way,
Yeah.
but it was like sour version of it. It was called Crybabies, and
I think I've heard that. Yeah.
I love this stuff. I was so amazed, but I never had it ever again. I was always looking around to see it again, and then like one day, I go to the store, and I look around. Like I had forgotten about this whole thing, and I see on the candy counter, Crybabies, the same logo and everything, but they moved on to like gumballs and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I've seen those things around. Yeah.
Crybabies.
They don't make those ice creams anymore,
Oh man. That's
so I'll never get to try them again. It's a sad story. But hey, at least I have closure on it.
Yeah.
Good point. Like inside you're, I'm still searching.
It's like, I am still searching for the long-lost Crybaby ice cream.
I once had a friend when
Just the fucking Indiana Jones music starts playing. Like,
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm talking like the temple music where it's
Oh.
like. Dun, dun, dun. Hold on, I gotta grab my walking stick for special effect.
On a podcast.
And the fucking beam of light just comes through, and it's like it shines. It's like, and it just points out a sign that says like they don't fucking sell it anymore. Oh, well, fuck this then. Like,
It's just a symbol of a guy flipping you off.
yeah.
Fuck you! They don't sell them anymore. That's
Sam,
hilarious.
Sam, you and me have been talking for a while about like me being on Sam Sommer Films, and I think we had an idea. I don't know who came up with it, but it's like we thought of this like big long adventure, and it was going to be like a serious epic, and then
I want to do.
and then it's
I
like
still
we're
wanna do
searching
this.
for the treasure,
I
and then at
still
the
wanna do
very
this.
end,
We're gonna
like,
wait before it
people
says,
died.
before it says we're gonna do like kind of like Lord of the Rings like parody,
Oh,
but like in the end
Yeah.
like most of our people die.
Yeah, most of
And
our
like the
people
main
died.
character, which will probably be me because it's Sam Sommer Films.
Yeah,
We just
like
we finally get there. Battle scars. My men are dead. My best friend died in my hands, in my arms, and we go. I finally.
Your friend is
make
pretty
it.
small if he died in your
Yeah.
hands.
oh God, Skippy the gerbil, no!
Okay, we now need to make Skippy the gerbil a character.
No!
And Nolan,
You are
would
my only friend!
Would you like to take away what is in the chest that I find? This big treasure.
It's just like it's just a piece of paper, and he opens it and it just says "fuck you," and he's just like, "Oh, okay," and he like throws it away and then walks away.
And that's the end. And the credits. And the credits just roll.
Can I actually advise for like a different thing on the paper?
What?
It just says "lol, JK, there is no treasure, idiot."
It's like the greatest treasure was inside you. It's like, are you fucking serious?
No,
My
that-
friend died. My
No.
friend fucking died in my hands.
Then you flip it over and it says, no, literally, it's inside of you. Then you explode with gold coming out.
It's like,
Wow.
didn't
We get
realize
multiple endings for this.
didn't realize you were a video game boss. Just- do you ever realize like
God.
what would happen if video game bosses were real? Like if
Oh my
each
God.
person was a video game boss?
It's everyone in the
Murder
world.
would be rampant across the streets. Like, people would be stabbing each other and exploding into money. There'd just be people, like, picking up change, like, off the streets from people's, like, corpses.
Here's the thing. You said that every single person...
Yeah, if every single person in the world were a video game boss.
Think about this. Every boss in a video game has, like, a lot of health.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna take a while to, like... You can't just, like, stab them and then...
No, I mean, just, like, if when people died, they just exploded money. Like a video game
Yeah.
boss.
Are you saying we're gonna go into Scott Pilgrim with this?
I'm thinking exactly that with the Scott Pilgrim thing, but, like...
Oh my god.
What if that were true? Like...
That would be pretty funny. There would be a whole lot of different motivations for murder, that's for
By the
sure.
way...
Oh yeah,
Well,
it's
then
just
again-
like, why did you murder this man? I needed the points.
But no,
I
you
needed
do
the high
realize-
score. My friend across the street was beating me, and he was being a dick. I needed to kill Mr. Johnson.
Well, if
Sir, we're gonna have to arrest you. Why? You were breaking and entering,
And like,
taking their pots and
like,
throwing them.
as you get like from a kid to adult, does your value like rise? And then as you
We
become
level
like
up.
as you become like a geriatric old man, does your value lower, or would you gain like magic stats and like start being a fucking wizard?
So, if life is a video game, how do you get to like the congratulations the end? Because if you die, it's the end. It's not the end, but like you die.
I don't know.
Could you
I'm
get to
still
a-
working out the kinks of this idea that I came up with 5 minutes ago, Sam. It was just a thing to keep the podcast going. But I think at the end would just be like when you die of like natural causes, because if you die from someone else's hand, it would be a game over.
Yeah.
But if you die like either like by your own hand or
But that's kind of. That's
or like
still-
just of natural causes, it would be like, hey, congratulations, you win, you are undefeated. Like,
Yeah, but you
Still.
get the undefeated, but like
it's like
When-
the end of
it's still
Punch
a
Out
game-
when you retire.
that's
You
not.
retire, but you retire like the champ.
But this
Is
isn't.
that what I'm
you're
saying?
you're not retiring. You're dying.
Yeah, you're
There's a-
retiring from life. Like,
No, you
no one's taking a
you
long
can't
path
retire
here.
from life. You just end.
yeah, it's retiring from life,
No,
Sam.
there's
That's
a
what it
difference
is.
between retiring, because in retiring you can still go back to the job.
No, you
don't-
can't.
No, you can. You
Oh,
can.
well, unless you're like a fucking wrestler and you become a geriatric old man who's of like 75.
Let's just see. Let's just see. Like
What if
in
a
this
fucking-
corner,
Yeah.
we got the Hulk.
And in this corner, Old Man Jenkins!
I'm gonna rip your asshole apart.
Oh my god.
You trying to beat me, a punk ass bitch? I was kicking around motherfuckers before you were in diapers. It just, what if fucking Old Man Jenkins just socks the Hulk in the face, and the Hulk just goes down for the count. Money explodes from the Hulk. Old Man Jenkins is just like standing on the street like,
now, it's like now
this'll
I can.
pay for my bingo addiction.
And
No, he just like steps down. He's just like, I don't care if you're green. You're still getting your ass beat.
I'm gonna whoop it.
I'm not a racist. I'll still beat your ass if you're black, white, purple, green.
Come on, Hulkster. My wife can handle it. I can't you?
No, he's just like, I don't care how big your ass is. I can still handle whipping it.
What if like Old Man Jenkins was like a pervert or something? At the time he was like, I know.
Oh god.
What?
So what if your asshole is weird? I can still put my dick in it.
Why?
And
Why
Hulk's-
do you make everyone a pervert, Sam?
What? That's the first time I ever made a guy a pervert. I don't just go around saying,
Like,
hey,
hey,
Nolan, remember the time I masturbated on your own bed?
yes, I remember that time, Sam, and I would like to keep New Year's out of this conversation.
What did you do?
No, I was joking.
You thought it was?
I thought it was a real thing. I'm like,
You
what
thought
the
it was
fuck?
fucking real?
Like, oh my god. I was like,
Well, he was texting Cass all night.
oh,
Oh,
you
yeah,
must have had a
we were-
raging boner. That's for sure. You
gotta go when you gotta.
Well, it was during like the
You
first.
gotta
it was
do it
during
when you gotta do it.
It was during
You
like
always
the
get that
first
feeling. You're just like,
stages.
okay, I have to. So you just gotta.
What, like?
It just feels too good.
I got a Footloose
Or-
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Dude.
Yeah.
At Footloose. Oh,
Yes.
dude.
At Footloose.
You was wondering why I was in the bathroom for so long.
Dude! Elementary school! No, we are keeping this podcast going, Sam.
No, I just. We still got a lot of time.
Yeah. Wait. Are you serious? You actually... Oh my God! Have you no shame? I've never done it in public, man.
Can you tell us the story?
Yeah, please tell us the story where you jacked off in
an
an elementary school bathroom stall.
not just an elementary school bathroom, but a Christian.
A Christian? Yeah,
school.
A private Catholic school, elementary school,
Dude, Jill's in Florida.
bathroom.
Can you blame me?
Bathroom.
Okay, let me.
During a Footloose rehearsal.
I wasn't on stage at that time.
Well,
Still.
Nolan. Sometimes you just gotta cut foot loose.
Whoa.
Okay,
I've never
anyways,
done it-
let's hear from start.
I've never done
start
it
to
in
finish. Start to
public,
finish.
though.
Tell us the story.
We were going really late.
Mhm.
I felt like I needed a fab. I went to the bathroom and I fabbed. That's
Yeah,
it.
but like, how did you get it?
What do you mean?
In a rehearsal, how did you just all of a sudden?
I
get
have-
away?
You,
I
you
have-
just sometimes get like
I
random boners and you're just
I
like,
have-
oh man,
I
I
have a
really...
phone.
A phone.
Dude.
Yeah. I have a phone.
Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think
So you gotta know
masturbation is
reason
gonna be
why.
a lot easier thanks
And you know,
to...
sometimes people give you gifts before they leave.
Oh.
Oh god.
Okay.
Not like that, but like, yeah.
Well,
let's change this
Yeah,
subject before I get in trouble.
anyways, I've never done it like in public, man.
Neither.
Like, dude.
You get really desensitized when you can do it in public. I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like,
just
it's like right when you finished, you check it off your list.
I mean,
I
I've
did.
done
I
it.
was like, okay.
I mean-
no, because I've done it before that. Like before that.
You did
What?
before.
You're a chronic public masturbator, Jared.
This is the Christian of the group, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the one with the uber Christian parent. Okay, I've always found that the strictest parents make the sneakiest kids.
Very true.
Yeah, like
It is very true.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
like the stricter parents you have, the sneakier you are. Like man, Jared.
I probably shouldn't have talked about this.
Like, no, it's fine. This podcast won't come out until after Footloose, I hope.
Hopefully.
Yeah, Sam, please,
I'll upload it.
please withhold this until after Footloose
Or
is
just
aired.
cut out this entire part because I'm really.
No,
No,
it's
we're keeping it.
we are keeping this because this is.
In fact, I
this is
really like
gold.
this. I really like doing this podcast.
I really like this podcast.
It's
too.
fun. It's fun.
Anyways,
we'll continue next time. We'll
I've-
continue next time.
Oh,
This is just a test run, so we'll
Oh,
go longer for each
alright.
other next one.
yeah. See you guys.
Now you guys gotta film some Arkham episodes. Bye guys, love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yeah, bye.